Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the headline. Now, are the members of County Assembly of Siaya planning to impeach Governor Orengo? Last week, that is sometimes on Friday, I think on Friday, the MCAs led by the House Speaker, George Okode, who according to the people who are viewing Siaya politics, people who know the way Siaya politics are running, George Okode has been a close buddy of Governor James Orengo for a very long time. And even the time when James Orengo was out of office for close to 1 month, the speaker was very categorical, or he came to his defense saying that the governor is running the county wherever he is, because we have sophisticated technology that allows him to summon and give directions, and the matters of the county government are running. That is as far as the executive wing of the county government is concerned. The first time when President William Ruto wanted to meet the Siaya members of the county assembly, and this one was organized by the Senator Oburu Oginga, who is currently the party leader of ODM. By that time, Raila was still alive. Orengo was away, I think somewhere in Australia or some overseas country. The meeting was postponed, courtesy of James Orengo, because the speaker said that there is no way they can go and meet the president in the absence of the governor, who is the executive leader of the county. So that time it has been organized. I think a member of the cabinet from Siaya, together with Senator Oburu Oginga, had decided they wanted to go and meet President William Ruto without James Orengo. And I think things did not work out until the MCAs decided that, okay, now Governor Orengo has to be here so that he leads us to go to State House, that was in Nairobi. And at that time, it was seen as if the bad blood between Orengo and Oburu was just boiling. You see, these are leaders who have not been seeing eye to eye for a very long time, because when Raila was still alive, Raila would intervene and then calm the storm between them. But not right now, in the absence of Raila Odinga, I think there is something that is boiling up. Now, these MCAs together, these MCAs going out, in fact, almost all the MCAs, including those who had sworn allegiance to the Governor Orengo. Remember, Governor Orengo has been categorical about his position about the broad-based government. He's been pushing ODM, telling the ODM off about the broad-based, telling them that this is not the principles. These are not the pillars that forming a broad-based government is against the pillars that formed the ODM party. And he has been criticized in all quarters. There are some leaders who are saying, like, Orengo, you are destroying, you are spoiling things and everything. So, seeing the MCAs sneaking out to go and meet President William Ruto without Orengo, then that tells you that there's something in the offing. We don't know, we cannot say for certain that there are plans to impeach Governor Orengo, but we can speculate. On Friday, that must have been on 9th of January 2026, Siaya Deputy Governor, Dr. William Oduol, who had fallen out with Governor Orengo just 3 months after election, after being sworn in the office, declared that he wanted to become the governor. And he called the pastors from his Alego Usonga, the Alego Usonga constituency, all the pastors around, they were called and they dined with the governor, with the deputy governor, and even held prayers for him. That is where Oduol declared that he wants to become the governor in the year 2026. Right now he's serving as the deputy governor, but he has expressed intention of succeeding Governor Orengo. And that one tells you about something that may be cooking. I'm talking about the word may be cooking because the relationship between Orengo and the ODM leadership, especially from Siaya, remember the party leader is from Siaya, and there are some senior ODM officials who are not happy in the manner in which the Governor Orengo is castigating the ODM, the union between the UDA government and ODM. So is Orengo's head on the guillotine being chopped out of the office through impeachment? That is a possibility. That is a possibility. And if that happens, what are the consequences? Does Orengo have a huge following that can cause storm in ODM? Orengo was in the team that met earlier last week, the team that was comprising of Sifuna, comprising of Dr. Ruth Odinga, and then other leaders who were considered rebels in the ODM. So, are there plans to impeach Governor Orengo? And if there are plans to impeach Governor Orengo, who is the next? Is the Deputy Governor Oduol preparing himself to take over the leadership of Siaya County in order to continue with the relationship that had been established via the broad-based formation that came as a result of political truce between Raila Odinga and President William Ruto? We don't know whether Governor Orengo is yet to declare whether he will be retaining his seat in 2027 or he will be serving just one term. So this is something that we will be, I will keep you updated upon. I'll keep you updated and tell you more about the things that are happening in the ODM circles. Otherwise, thank you very much.